when you're dark and spooky but still a loving and caring person. Oh, look how cute the little guy is. Some people actually think bats are disgusting creatures, but look at him, he's just so cute, isn't he? When I was 12, I babysat this girl for a few years, and she would come to me and show me her art, drag me by my wrists, and point at the pieces she'd made during the week. And she'd be like, "Do the voice!" And I'd put on a sports announcer Olympic-style voice and be like, "Such form! This level of colouring! Why, I haven't seen such perfection in Crayola in a long time, and what is this? Why, Jeff, now this is a true risk. It seems she's made a monochrome pink canvas. I haven't seen this attempted since winter 1932. And I gotta say, Jeff, it's absolutely splendid." And she'd fall back giggling. At the end of every night, she'd check with me, "Did you really like it?" And I'd say yes and talk about something I noticed and tucked her in. She was just accepted into 3 major art schools. She wrote me a letter. Inside was a picture from when she was younger. Monochrome pink. "Thank you," it said, "to somebody who saw the best in me." That is truly wholesome. When the March 2011 tsunami hit the hometown of Ishinomaki, Hideaki Akaiwa was at work. Realizing his wife was trapped in the home, he ignored the advice of professionals who told him to wait for the army to arrive to provide search and rescue. Instead, he found a wetsuit, jumped in the raging torrent, dodging cars, houses, and other debris being dragged around by the powerful current, any of which could have killed him instantly, and navigated the now submerged streets in pitch dark freezing water until he found his house. Swimming inside, he discovered his wife alive on the upper level with only a small amount of breathing room and pulled her out to safety. If he had waited for the army, his wife of 20 years would be dead. Oh, and if that's not enough badassery for one lifetime, Hideaki realized his mother was also unaccounted for, so he jumped back in the water and managed to save her life as well. For weeks after the disaster, Hideaki entered the water every day on a one-man search and rescue mission, saving countless lives and proving that 2 natural disasters in a single day and insurmountable odds can't stand in the way of love. This man is a hero. Hats off to you, Hideaki. You are absolutely amazing. I paid for his beer and that of his guys. Everyone loved me. I didn't know it was such a big deal for guys. My friend is a girl who feeds all of us on weekends. Anytime he looks at another girl, we slap him on her behalf. Oh, that's just beautiful. I love it. Are you crying? Oh? Yes. Thor is a prime example of no matter how big and strong you are, it's okay to cry. My therapist just said, "You being alive is enough. You don't need to do anything to be deserving of love and happiness. Existing means you deserve to have self-worth." And I don't know who needs to hear that, but I sure did.
Next is 2 eggs. This is a robbery. Put all the money in the bags. This is a bakery. How about you beat it?
Oh. Saying no you when someone insults you. Saying no you when someone compliments you. Yeah. Hi, this is my 85-year-old physics teacher. Him and his wife just had a lightsaber fight. Aww. When you smile at a girl in public and she smiles back. Hold up. Big shouts to everyone who's out there whipping depression's butt. Keep going, I'm in your corner. My husband is in his first year of teaching elementary school math. Every night he comes home, takes a long swig of soda water, stares into the middle distance and says, "The amount of cuteness I see on a daily basis, you just can't fathom it, Caitlin." When you're tall like me, nobody asks you for a dance. Can I ask you for a dance? Sure. Oh, that's sublime, isn't it? I love your petals. Thanks. I feel like I'm blooming way slower than you, though. We're different flowers, silly. You may well be meant to do great things. It just might not be in the way that you think. Me walking into heaven. Is he here? Some angel. Is who here? My dog. Henderson!
Woo!
You've come to haunt me?
Forever and ever. Huh? Huh?
Sometimes I tell my wife I'm still working on something for her so I can hear her play piano longer. My wife is a piano teacher and has been for approaching 15 years. She's still not super confident of playing to an audience though, but I absolutely love it. I could listen to her play for hours. So if she asks me to do something and I say, only if you play piano, I often say I'm still working on it way after I finished it just so she keeps on playing. Just a small confession, I know, but if I told her this, she'd never play for more than a few minutes. Grandpa, tell us again about your fall from the 3rd floor. I would say that he wrecked the 3rd, 2nd, 1st, and then went into the basement as well. Like, oh my god. You're not hypersensitive, or an imposter. You're not crazy, or lazy, or incapable. You're not useless, or dumb. You're just an ordinary person, doing your best in a world full of buttholes. Too true, mate. Too true. When the ladies of the Asian bakery call me honey and darling. Now imagine being called honey darling. That'd be amazing, wouldn't it? When Steve Rogers goes back in time, he decides to try to make the world a better place by teaching it to be kinder, more honest, and compassionate. He starts a local PBS show that is eventually syndicated. His show talks about standing up to bullies, loving those different from ourselves, and personal responsibility. He becomes Mr. Rogers. Stolen from a friend. Life is soup. I am fork. This spoke to me spiritually. I don't get this. What's the meaning of this? He means he's useless. How is he useless? You can use fork for other stuff. Australia's oldest man, 109, knits tiny sweaters for injured penguins. Very wholesome. Oh, don't they just look absolutely cute? And I love the one with the puffin logo as well. I'm fat. We're programmed to tell each other we're not fat because to many, fat is the worst thing you can be. I happen to use this word as a self-descriptor, and I don't say it to put myself down. Society has turned fat into a synonym for ugly, but fat just means fat. And I certainly don't say it in hopes someone will say, oh no, you're not fat. I'm 5'3", so I call myself short. I'm married, so I call myself a wife. I weigh 240 pounds, so I call myself fat. No one says to a tall person, you're not tall, because tall is not a dirty word. And I'm beautiful, so I call myself beautiful. And I'm all of those things at once. So, I met this guy who's helping us move stuff into the house, and he also goes to my college, and the convo went a little like this. Oh, I'm Max, by the way. No, you're not. Her name is... It's nice to meet you, Max. What are your preferred pronouns? I had a homeless guy come into my Starbucks right when I opened. I bought him a coffee and let him choose the jams on Spotify. The guy seemed like he hadn't heard some of these songs in years. Feels good, man. Media is saying video games cause violence. Me building a house for my wife and kids in Skyrim. Look at this guy, he's doing about being buff, getting the babes, and he's working out, and he finally gets buff. And looking good. Aww. Well, at least he got buff. You seriously have no idea what people are dealing with in their personal life, so just be nice. It's that simple. Oh, cheer up, Maurice, it can't be that bad. I'm just having one of those days. Okay, I'll stay with you until it stops. Thanks. Also, thanks for not telling me to just ignore it. That wouldn't make it go away. Hey, Buff Bear, what do you do when you feel sad? I allow myself to experience it and appreciate that I can feel so deeply. You cry? That too. Parents acting surprised at what Santa gave their kids. When a native speaker of your target language compliments your accent. I could definitely relate to that as an English teacher. Locals supporting the wholesome cause. You are awesome! The world is better with you in it.
when you've become famous for your dissatisfied and confused face. But you're pretty cute and photogenic, actually.
There's a new girl in my kindergarten class who's autistic, and it's like she's barely, not really verbally, but like, I don't know, she opened up to me a little. I don't tell people I'm on the spectrum at work because they already treated me horribly because I'm the only POC there. But like, she's a little Latina girl who I know exactly how she feels. And like, I was like, hey Nina, if you don't want to talk, it's okay. Just thumbs up or thumbs down if you don't understand the math problem. Okay? So we sort of made like a thumbs up and thumbs down thing between us, and today was the most surreal thing because like, I know they tell you to make eye contact, but I'm going to tell you a trick. Look at their neck, chin, hair, and whatever's behind them. I don't like eye contact very much either. Thumbs up? And she said with the smallest voice, thank you for not saying I'm dumb. I want to be the person I needed when I was her age.
Your sadness. Me doing my best to make you smile one meme at a time. Earthlings celebrating Earth Day sounds. Years later. Years and years later.
When she's attractive with an amazing personality as well. Well, it's literally icing on, well, that's not a cake, it's a Cinnabon, but, well, I'll just call it cake. Or a sweet roll. It's just sweet, okay? Cute video shows aunties grabbing algae off terrapins' backs at Botanic Gardens. At Botanic Gardens. Lai, who's next to Bom Bom? Oh, it's just way too cute, isn't it? Over a year ago, I threatened you out of anger over the death of a lost one. A death that you were not responsible for. Today, I've returned to make things right. To end the cycle of violence. It's what Steve would have wanted. I'm sorry, and I love you, Water Pancake.
Want to play Pegasus? Okay.
Oh. Why did my dad leave?
Oh, Billy.
I'm just stuck at work.
What a twist! A wholesome twist, but a twist.
My life. Mom trying to make it better with her hugs and kind words.
My depressed self.
r/wholesome memes.
Men of Reddit, what makes you feel manly?
Carrying my sister's kids, 2 nephews and a niece around. They always ask me to pick them up whenever I see them, so I started lifting weights a couple years ago just so that I could continue doing it as they got bigger. I worked out as intended, I got a lot stronger, and now the boys are 9 years old and I can still carry one of them under each arm. They love it since their mother can't pick them up anymore, and their happiness makes me feel good too. A swole heart. Wholesome. Swolesome.
The perfect birthday party doesn't exist.
Oh, wow. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Astronaut Terry Wirtz's daughter Stephanie missed her dad who was working in space most of the time. So, in 2015, she wrote a huge message for him on soil with the help of cars. Her dad successfully read the message from space. They're both lucky to have each other, honestly. I swear, it's the quietest people with the best personality. It's this kid that used to sit at a table by himself, real quiet, and used to have his jacket zipped all the way to cover his face with his head down. We invited him to our table, and he's one of the nicest people ever. I came to the table today and he was like, I made y'all some cookies. Never judge a book by its cover. Always give people a chance.
He made them cookies, shut up!
Aww, that's the purest thing I've ever heard. Hey James, I love your work. You're hilarious, and knowing you, you probably won't do this, and I know you get this message a lot, but here goes. Okay, so I've struggled with my weight ever since I was like, 7? I've tried everything to lose weight too. I've done sports, ate healthy, exercises, took pills, legit everything. But I still remain, fat. Please just make me skinny for once. It would be a huge favor. I just want to see what I would look like if I was pretty. Thanks!
Skinny doesn't necessarily mean pretty. Don't let the struggle of trying to lose weight take the fun out of your life. Stay active, eat healthy, and let yourself be happy just the way you are. Jinx Fridman, you are an angel among men. Mayor Stubbs the Cat, Alaska. Why do we never talk about the fact that for the past 15 years in a small town in Alaska, the mayor has been a cat? Mayor Stubbs. He doesn't raise our taxes, we have no sales tax. He doesn't interfere with business, said Lonsteck. He's honest. And he only drinks water from a wine glass. A town decided that a cat could be a better mayor than people. He's good, probably the best we've had. Vaguely threatening encouragement from a small octopus. Hey, remember that stuff you said you'd do? Go do it. Right now. Go. Find yourself a guy who purposely feeds his cows in the shape of a heart just to send to you. There's some cute boy yeehaw Sith, I can't lie. When Christopher Reeve was in the hospital after the riding accident that paralyzed him, Robin Williams burst through the door wearing scrubs and announced in a Russian accent that he was a proctologist and needed to examine him immediately. Reeve said it was the first time he'd laughed since the accident, and from that moment on, he knew that life was going to be okay. Robin Williams, you were a Superman, for real. Dude is a gender-neutral pronoun by this point, but you should be respectful if someone asks you not to call them something. Your dad's been under lots of pressure lately. And now he's a diamond. I may torture you for eternity in the afterlife, but there are still breaks to pet some baby animals. I'm not a complete monster. Killing myself immediately. Wait, no! I am free. The world will finally know the rage of Morgar, great demon of the abyss. A cute little tree, and we don't want him to get lonely. So let's give him a happy little friend. His little friend lives right there. Trees need friends too. We all need a friend. You guys are my friends now, and if anyone does anything bad to you, just tell me and I will eat their soul. My 84-year-old grandmother apologized for having to wear her nightgown in front of us. I said it was no problem and that it actually looked very comfortable, so she immediately offered one to me. It's not like I could have rejected this generous gift. I just hope it was really comfortable, mate. I'm really happy that she's happy. Sometimes when people don't buy tickets at the theatre, my boss lets me play GTA 5 on the big screen. My boyfriend walks me home every night. I work quite late into the night. Sometimes I don't get off till 2 or 3 in the morning. I live about a 5 to 6 minute walk from work, so I opt to just walk home every night. My boyfriend has been staying up until I get off each day and calling me while I walk home, so that I feel safer. He calls me, and I can hear the sleepiness in his voice and my heart just melts. I only got home now, and it's 3:30. He called me and he's already half asleep. But he's there, dozing off over the phone. Your time has come. Oh God, no! Wait, is that a tattoo of me? Yeah, lots of people have tattoos of you. What? Why? I don't know. Looks cool, I guess. Oh my God. Jason! Why are you here? Well, I got a scythe here and I rape things. What the hell do you think? Come on, with my help we'll be done in no time flat. Poor Jason. Well, at least he's got a helping hand now. You want something? I don't even got no cash on me right now. I didn't ask that. You hungry or not? All bodies are beautiful. I always see this message for girls, but boys need it too. Yes, guys do need it too. This, thank you. One time in high school, my brother took my car and crashed it, got it fixed, and put it back in the driveway all within a 6-hour school day, and he kept it a secret for 4 years. I think that's the most sibling thing ever. Some men just want to watch the world learn. The fact their face is kinda aligned scares me. Art, science, and kindness. The holy trinity of mankind. Bonsai apple tree growing a full-sized apple. A perfect balance of extremely impressive and completely ridiculous. Apple trees are determined. My parents planted a twig of an apple tree, and that first year it grew 1 apple, and the whole thing was bent over from the weight of it. It had one job, and my God, it was going to do it. She did such a good job. I'm so proud.
Friendly reminder to hit that subscribe button and the bell icon to stay updated to our new uploads.